Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Kellenberg Memorial High School, the home of the Firebirds. My name is Anthony Cabrera, and I'm joined here by Anthony Chicalis as we have a great league matchup tonight. It is the Firebirds versus the St. Dominic Bayhawks, a key league matchup here. And now I'm going to hand it over to my partner, Anthony Chicalis, as he's going to provide the game points for each team as they look to win a pivotal game here coming to the end of the regular season.
Welcome, everybody. Tonight's matchup is a very highly anticipated matchup, a rematch from December 20th, where the Firebirds just lost to the Bayhawks. Not by much. Kellenberg will be looking to finish out this game today and play a full 32 minutes and not let up at the end. Kellenberg will have to be victorious if they follow the game plan that they want. They have to play fast and physical. They have to play clean, and they cannot turn over the ball. And they have to match the aggression and the intensity of the Bayhawks, that they are a very good third and fourth quarter team, so they have to respond, and they also have to be a very good third and fourth quarter team.
Indeed, as Kellenberg, we know, has a lot of trouble with the turnovers. So we look to see if Kellenberg can limit those turnovers. We also know that Kellenberg, as we see from past games, are very deadly when they move the ball around. We know that Kellenberg can be very efficient when moving the ball, because it allows a lot of opportunities for players, and especially against Chaminade, we've seen them score a lot of points based off of them moving the ball. And most important, as we're gonna send it down to our PA announcer now.
All of our fans here today and extend a special welcome to our visitors from St. Dominic's High School. Spectators are an important part of the game and shall at all times conform to accepted standards of good sportsmanship and behavior. Spectators shall at all times respect officials, players, and coaches and extend all courtesies to them. Taunting, foul and abusive language, inflammatory remarks, and disrespectful signs are not acceptable. Wholesome cheering is encouraged. We ask that you join us in supporting our game officials in assuring fair and safe play on the court. Thank you and enjoy the game. And now the starting lineup for our athletes. Up first for the Bayhawks, number 1, Nick Anson. Number 2, Tyler Latour. Number 4, Cam Ogijuro. Number 14, Nick Lang. And number 5, Melville G. Jr. The Bayhawks are coached by Isaiah Wilson. And now, the starting lineup for your Firebirds. Up first, number 3, Joe Bird. Number 4, Luke O'Connor. Number 12, Jordan Buckley. Number 22, Kristen Binsky. And number 24, Michael Tanios. The Firebirds are coached by Chris Lyons and assisted by Billy Gordon and Tim O'Hagan. And ladies and gentlemen, if you'll please rise and remove your hats for this evening's prayer, followed by the national anthem. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Strong and faithful God, as we come together for this contest, we ask that you bless these athletes, keep them safe from injury and harm, instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen.
And now as we get ready for tip-off, we look at key players for Kellenberg and St. Dominic's. We know that Luke O'Connor is a 6'6" small forward for Kellenberg, very strong in the paint. They're going to be looking to him to be scoring those points, especially for those big dunks that we love to see from him. We know that Preston Pinsky on the floor has one of the best dribbling moves I've probably ever seen. He knows how to move the ball efficiently. He knows how to fade defenders. We got Jordan Bowling, a very versatile player. He knows how to move the ball around the court. He knows how to shoot those threes. He knows how to shoot those twos. And he knows how to score anywhere. And that's what makes him such a deadly player. And now as we get ready for tip-off, Luke O'Connor and Nicholas Lang. And Kellenberg now wins the tip-off. That'll be Tagios taking the ball up. Passes it off to Pinsky. Back to Tagios. Now to Burke. Kellenberg looking for some space. O'Connor, Tagios. To Burke. Looking for something here. And he's going to throw it away as St. Dominic's takes possession now. That was Mohid with the steal. And that three is going to be good. But injury timeout here. Joseph Burke got hit in the nose, it looks like. Nick Anson with the three-pointer. Starting the game off first. Points. Now Jordan Porter, senior, the small guard, will come in for Burke as they look him over on the sideline here. Tagios will inbound the ball as Kellenberg looks to bring it back here.
Kellenberg has to avoid the turnover right there because they just gave the Bayhawks a free 3 points.
Indeed. And as we said before, Kellenberg has to limit those turnovers because every team that they've played that give them turnovers will definitely take advantage. As Luke O'Connor is driving up in the paint, and he's going to get the rebound after a miss, and he's going to get blocked here. But look at Jordan Bowling with the athleticism, but no, St. Dominic's takes it back. And it's going to be Mohid with the layup as St. Dominic's goes up 5-0.
They just have to slow it down right now. They're trying to be very fast, and it's just not working for them.
So they look to slow it down here, look for some points as Tagios has the ball now. Luke O'Connor, top. Passing it off to Jordan. Looking for a man. He has Pinsky. Pinsky with the nice little move there. And he's going to pass to Jordan, but it's going to be out of bounds and St. Dominic's ball.
His foot just touched the line, and now they're going the other way.
Nick Anson will inbound it for the Bayhawks. Bayhawks leading 5-0 here.
As they move up court, this is exactly what Coach Wilson wanted for them. They just want to play the exact same way they played Kellenberg the first time, and they want nothing to change.
As St. Dominic's looks to move the ball around, pass to Mohid. That'll be the attitude. Back to Anson. And he's going to rush it up in the paint. 3 defenders blocked by Luke O'Connor. Rebounded Lang. And that's going to be Kellenberg's ball. Not sure what the call was, but wait. It is going to be Dominic's ball, actually. Don't know what the call was there. Inbounding it will be Liat Tuad. There's 7 seconds left on the shot clock. And the 3 is no good. And Pinsky brings it up the court now. Passes it to Porter, to Bolin. For Tagios. Back to Porter. Luke O'Connor in the paint, looking for something here. He's going to drive up, and he's going to miss the layup. Just misses it, in and out. As St. Dominic's goes up the court. And they're going to go in. Lang gets hit in the face with the ball, but St. Dominic's recovers it, and they miss the layup, and Luke O'Connor gets the rebound.
They're moving up the court right now. They just have to play some tight defense.
As Jordan goes, and he misses the 3. First shot attempt for Jordan Bowling as St. Dominic's brings it down the court, and it's going to be missed, but rebounded by Liat Tuad for the 2.
They're pushing the ball up the court very, very fast, and they're capitalizing off the Kellenberg mistakes.
Kellenberg looks for some points here. Pinsky to Porter. Jordan Bolin to Luke O'Connor. And it's going to be another turnover for Kellenberg. That's going to be Yatuad with the steal. And that's going to be the layup for St. Dominic's. And it's going to be a miss. Jordan Bolin spins around. He's going to bring it up the court now. Look at the capitalize here. Pinsky brings it up in the paint. And it's no good. Kellenberg fighting for a rebound. He does. And Luke O'Connor misses the putback. And now St. Dominic's looking to capitalize here. Nice job deflecting it. O'Connor out of bounds. That was to Mohid. Anson trying to look for the assist as Anson now will inbound the ball.
They have to clean up the passes and they have to make them more accurate. That's why they're down 7-0 right now. They're just giving the ball away.
Indeed, and we know Kellenberg can definitely come back. No deficit is too large for Kellenberg as we've seen these past couple games, especially against St. Mary. Double overtime. We know that Kellenberg will fight here as he passes it to Mohid. Mohid shoots it up, and it's no good. And it's knocked out of bounds, but it'll be Kellenberg's ball. Kellenberg looking to definitely score some points here, try and gain some momentum, take it away from St. Dominic's as Porter will inbound the ball.
Yeah, they just need to settle in right now. They're just rushing a lot of passes, and they're just making a couple mistakes. Nothing too major.
Indeed, as Pinsky brings it up the court, it's going to be to O'Connor. Tagios got some space, and he's fouled and one. Nice job with the finish by Tagios. Key player these past 4 games for Kellenberg, and he looks to continue to dominate still.
Tagios gets the end one, and he's been Kellenberg's best shooter. He's shooting about a 50% all season.
Very good by Tagios as Finn Hastings comes in for Luke O'Connor. Luke O'Connor taking a little break. And free throw made. That's just going to be a 3-point play. Tagios, nice play out there, giving Kellenberg their first points of the game.
No surprise with that free throw. Tagios has been hitting those all season.
Indeed, as we pass the ball to Mahid. And he's going to lay it up. Blocked by Finn Hastings. But it's going to be a foul. And that will send him to the line. So his first foul and the team's first foul.
St. Dominic seems to be driving the line all game, and they're getting the free throws now.
Makes the first one. One more shot remaining here as they take an 8-3 lead. Shoots it up, and he makes it. Now it's 9-3, St. Dominic's. Kellenberg looking for another good play here.
St. Dominic's is making it very hard to get up the court right now.
Indeed.
They're playing very tough defense.
Indeed, but they finally do. And now Pinsky with the ball. He's going to shoot it over the Porter, and that three is no good as Mohid gets the ball. Jordan Porter with the defense. That's Lang. Lang from 3. It's good. Nice shot by Lang there as they take an 11-3 lead. Kellenberg has to look for some offense here, or this is going to get ugly. Jordan Porter stuck behind 2 defenders. Look at Pinsky. Doesn't make it, though. And that's going to be missed. That was Obijuru looking for the shot. That's a miss. St. Dominic's being aggressive here, especially on Jordan Bolin. Haven't really been giving him the light of day. And I guess they see how big of a threat he is as Jordan gets the ball. Pinsky.
Yeah. They're playing them very tough right now. There's no room. So they're just passing it along the outside.
Up the line. Nice job. Tagios with the 2, the layup. As the 30-second timeout comes here. First for Kellenberg. And, Chick, as I talk over to you real quick, what have you seen so far from this first quarter?
I've seen exactly how the Bayhawks wanted to play this game. You know, in our pregame interview with Coach Wilson, this is exactly what he wanted. He wanted his team to play the exact same way, but on defense be very, very aggressive and not give Kellenberg any room. And on Kellenberg, Coach Lyons want them to play good with the ball and not turn the ball over. And as of right now, Kellenberg has been turning over the ball. They just have to slow it down, you know, and settle into this game. You know, there's a lot of time left. This game is far from over.
Indeed. as Kellenberg took the timeout here, and Jordan Bowling bringing them in to talk. They're down 11-5 here. This will be Obi Juru inbounding the ball. Passes it off to Anson. Back to Obi Juru, back to Anson, and back to Obi Juru again. Back to Lanson. Back to Obi Juru again. That's Mojid. Back to Obi Juru. That's the attitude. Back to Obi Juru. Anson. Lang from deep. A miss. Pinsky with the board. Shoveling down the court. Kellenberg looks for some firepower. Loses the ball. And it's going to be
a double dribble.
Thank you, as the Bayhawks now will receive possession.
The Bayhawks are passing the ball very, very well, and they're getting the looks that they want.
They have been very strong on defense here, only allowing 5 points so far in this first quarter. Their game plan has been looking pretty well so far. Kellenberg definitely has to start thinking of something different here, as the attitude pass the ball to Obi Juru. Obi Juru with the lay, blocked by Hastings and rebounded by Burke. But it's going to be knocked out by Mojid, and Kellenberg now will inbound the ball. That will be Joseph Burke. Nice defense possession there. That's what we like to see. Jordan Bowling back to Burke, to Finn, to Pinsky. To toss it up as Tagios with the underhand lay. As Kellenberg starts clawing their way back. It's 7-11.
Nice alley-oop by Princeton Pinsky.
As that's Obi Juru. Oh, no, sorry, excuse me. That would be Anson, who misses the lay. Rebound by Tagios. Burke driving up the court. Very nice job by Tagios here. Has all 7 points for Kellenberg. Looks for more. And he makes it! Nice job in the paint by Tagios. Being a star here tonight, as they have all 9 points. As he has all 9 points.
Tagios just playing his game like he's been doing all season.
Indeed.
Helping the Firebirds right now.
Key piece here for Kellenberg. As Kellenberg looks to end off this half pretty good. And the lay's no good. Tagios with the rebound. And that's going to be Pinsky to Jordan Bowling. Jordan Bowling takes it up. It's going to be stolen by St. Dominic. St. Dominic driving Mojid. He's going to lay it up. And it's good. Mojid, nice fast break points there. As Kellenberg's looking to answer back here. Jordan Bowling now has it. He's going to pass it to Tagios. Tagios has it. He's looking in the paint again. Here he goes. Gets blocked this time, but it's a foul. Tagios being the offensive firepower here.
On that takeaway, Jordan Bowling had the right idea to try to feed Finn Hastings in the paint. It's just the Bayhawks read that play, and then they turned it down for 2.
Indeed. Love the strategy here, but Bayhawks are not letting up. But Tagios here having another opportunity. Misses this free throw. But all credit to Tagios so far. This first quarter, all 9 points have been scored by him. He has been the offensive firepower here for Kellenberg. Sub here. This will be Follett coming in for Anson. And number 0 coming in, Aiden Winsondale coming in for, what's his name? Let's see that. But that would be the end of the first quarter. Obi Juru misses the lay as Kellenberg trails by 3, and Tagios with all 10 points. Very nice job by him so far, as Kellenberg looks to answer back in the second quarter. As we've seen this first quarter, I come to you, Chick. What are your opinions of after that timeout? What has changed for Kellenberg so far?
They've settled in, and they're doing exactly what the coach wants, and it's showing. They've been able to claw back. It was 9-0 at one point. Now it's 13-10 as we look into the second quarter. What do you see from this game right now?
I've seen what I've always seen from Kellenberg. They don't give up. They like to fight. And when they're down, they always find a way to claw back. Now it's a matter of taking the lead here and finishing the job. They need to capitalize on these opportunities, because what we've seen so far is after that timeout, it's mostly been Kellenberg on the offensive firepower. So now we need to see Kellenberg continuing to not just feed Tagios, but to feed the rest of the team. But Tagios here, no discredit to him, has been a key piece here for this offense. As I said before, all 10 points have been scored by him. What a nice job for Tagios. These past 4 games, he's been unstoppable. He's led the team in points. He's led the team in free throws. He's been a key piece here, and it's good to see him getting involved more as the regular season comes to a close and playoffs come to begin. As we have a sub in here, as Jordan Bowling has been subbed out for Marcus Lamright. Marcus Lamright has been a key piece also for Kellenberg. What I've seen from him is that he definitely has the clutch gene here. He can score from all areas, from the free throw line, but also from the mid-range and from the three-pointer. It will be St. Dominic's ball here in the second quarter, as it will be Christian Samuel. Off to Mojid. Mojid, Samuel. And it's going to be stolen. Marcus Lamright. And he's going to give it to John Hastings. John Hastings lays it up, but gets it blocked. So currently in for the Firebirds is Lamright, Tagios, Burke, Hastings, and Hastings. The brother duo of the court now.
One's a sophomore, one's a senior.
Indeed. Both football stars, too. All league honors for John Hastings. As Lamright with the 3. It's good! What a shot by Lamright from the top of the board. As Kellenberg now has tied the game. What a way to come back.
What a response.
As Follett gets the ball. He passes it off. That's going to be Somerville to Mojid. Mojid gets it stolen, but he's going to bring it up into the paint. And what a bully ball as he answers back here. St. Dominic's answers back, and that's going to be 15-13 now.
That was a tough 2 points. Physical points from him.
As Lamright gets the ball. And he's looking for Tagios. Tagios fighting in the paint. He's going to pass it out to Hastings. Back to Lamright. To Burke. Hastings. Tagios to Burke. And it's going to be a travel. And that will be St. Dominic's ball. That will be inbounding the ball will be Von Essen.
The play is there, what Kellenberg is looking for. The 3 ball, it's open. Just, the travel. But it will be there next time.
Indeed, as now Von Essen, and that would be a St. Dominic's 3. No good, but it will be a foul, and that will now be Kellenberg's ball. I think it was being a push off here as younger Hastings inbounds the ball to big brother John Hastings. As Kellenberg now goes up the court, Hastings looking for some space. So actually, younger brother Hastings back to older brother. Tagios. He feeds it to Burke. Blocked by Mojid. Big player here for St. Dominic's as Mojid passes it off to Von Essen. Passes it off to Somerville. And stolen by Lamright. He's going to take it up here. And it's no good. Hastings with the rebound, though. No good either. And a foul by Lamright. Nearly another steal. Both teams being aggressive here.
This is a much better half as much better quarter, as both teams have settled in. They're very defensive right now, and that's what we like to see.
We've seen higher score. The last time they played each other, it was very high scoring as the last game ended with St. Dominic's winning 67-53. Right now, it's only 15-13. Both play good defense. Kellenberg answering back with their offense as Mojid shoots it, and it's no good. And Tagios gets the board to Lamright. Lamright takes it up the court. Pass it to older Hastings. To Burke. To Tagios. Tagios looking for some space. The mid-ranger, no good. As Mojid will get the rebound. He passes it to Windhausen, and that will be a miss for St. Dom's. Von Elson with the rebound. Pass it to Majid. John Hastings nearly stole it from there. As Majid shoots the mid-ranger. No good. Rebound by John Hastings. He's taking it up the court now. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to the lane right. It's the three. Is it good? It's good! Nice shot by Marcus Lamright.
Kellenberg takes their first lead of the game, 16-15.
Indeed, as Kellenberg looks to hold on to this lead. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here. Von Essen, it's good! Back-to-back threes from different teams. Hastings bringing up the
The
court
Bayhawks
now.
with a quick answer.
Here we go. It's going to be a shootout here, folks. Close game. Everything. Younger Hastings now gets it. And now it's going to be St. Dominic's ball. Would have been a made three for Tagios. What I'm seeing so far, Tagios being subbed out for right now for Luke O'Connor. Two big dudes in the paint now. We won Finn Hastings 6'4", Luke O'Connor 6'6", looking to probably focus on the paint up job here. As Tagios had a good run. As he's going to sit out now. Very good job by Tagios as they pass it to Majid. Majid has been in this game for a long time. Hasn't been subbed out once yet, if I'm not mistaken. Very key piece here as they bring it back to Majid. He brings it up. Luke O'Connor with the defending. And Finn Hastings, with the board. But they're pressuring him, but he escapes from three defenders. John Burke, he throws it up, but it's going to be no good. No three. But Finn Hastings gets it, but it's going to be stolen. And that's Von Essen to Lang to Anson. Devon Essen, and that's a deep three, no good. Luke O'Connor with the board, swatting him from all over the place. Marcus Lamright now gets the ball as they take the tempo nice and slow. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left for Kellenberg. As now he passes, he doesn't pass it off. He keeps it, now he passes to Burke. Burke has the younger Hastings. Passes to Luke, but it gets stolen by Lang. Nice job there by Lang, reading the play. Oh shoot, there goes Anson. He throws it up. But it's going to be a foul, a push from the back.
St. Dominic's is trying to push the tempo here, and they're trying to speed it up.
As that'll be 2 free throws now for Anson. Big defensive game right now for both teams as the quarter comes to a close. As we're looking at a good matchup here. We've seen Marcus Lamright land two big threes here to give Kellenberg their first lead. But then St. Dom's answers right back with none other than Majid.
Michael Tagios is checking back into the game. Finn Hastings is now back on the bench.
As he shoots his second free throw. And it's good. Timeout here as Fortune, Mari Fortune comes in for St. Dom's. Replaces Obi Juru. As there's 3 minutes left here, folks, in this first half. John Hastings up. Pass to Lamright, the Tagios to Burke. Burke in the paint. No good.
Just
Rebounded
off
by
the
Lang.
mark.
Anson to Von Essen. Von Essen going in the paint. Feeds it to Lang. Nice job by Burke. Nice defensive there, but unfortunately, he brought him down with that steal, so that will be St. Dominic's ball. Anson looks to inbound the ball now. Kellenberg steals the ball now. Here we go. Tagios down the court. He's going to look for the lay. It's good. Nice job by Tagios taking advantage of the steal and scoring here as they're down by 1 point here. Coming to a close. Luke O'Connor with the block. Mohit fighting for it. Anson gets the board, and a little shuffle and ruffle here. Tensions high in this league matchup as they separated here, and
this game's getting intense. This is what you like to see.
Indeed, emotions high here. Very close game. Not like before, but we've seen both teams doing very well in defense. Nice job by Michael Tagios. Has been so well here so far that he has been beautiful on offense, beautiful on defense, and just wow, just a nice performance by him so far. As Mojid been in this game, been in all 2 quarters so far.
Michael Tagios has 12 points as we have about 2 minutes left in the second quarter. He'll be looking to add more to his point total.
Luke O'Connor subbed out for brother of John, Finn Hastings, as John Hastings runs up the court. So he passes it off to Burke. Burke to Finn. Marcus, then back to Burke. Tagios in the paint, looking for some space. He goes up, and it's good! Another good shot by Tagios. He's been unstoppable here.
That's 2 more for Tagios.
14 points now for the big guy as St. Dom's looks to resettle here. Mojid from the top of the key. No good. Lamright with the rebound. Kellenberg now brings it up. Burke, he throws it up. It's good! A 3 for Kellenberg. 23-19. What a shot by Burke.
A minute and a half left in this quarter, and Kellenberg will be looking to close it out with the lead.
As Mojid now passes it to Anson, to Von Elson. Von Elson gets a screen here. Looks for Anson. Anson at the top of the key. It's no good. Rebounded by Fortune. And he's going to shoot it again. It's no good. Treetop now as Kellenberg will receive the ball. We are seeing a good Kellenberg team right now. And as this quarter comes to a close, soon comes to a close, we're going to have special performances by the varsity dance team and the varsity cheer team.
The varsity dance and the varsity cheer teams will be competing in nationals this February coming up. We'll give you more information later during the game of how you can watch them and where you can watch them.
As Burke gets the nice little mid-range shot, as Kellenberg adds on to the lead. It's 25-19. Here we go. We're approaching the end. 40 seconds left. This is going to be Fortune to back to Fortune, and he lays it up. Bully ball in the paint. As Kellenberg now has 28 seconds left here. No shot clock now. Possibly 2 more possessions for Kellenberg and for Doms as Lamright passes it to Hastings. It's little Hastings. And then back to Burke. To John. Kellenberg looking for something here. Wasting down the clock. 9 seconds left. Here we go. Looking for something. But it's going to be out on St. Dominic's. So now it will be Kellenberg's ball. St. Christian Follett for Tyler Liatuad. And timeout for Kellenberg here as they look to resettle with 5 seconds left, looking for possibly another shot here. What I have seen so far is exactly what I've been mentioning. Kellenberg knows how not to back down, how to continue fighting, and when they're trailing by a deficit, you have to keep it like that. Because if you give them more opportunities, just like as we saw right now, they're going to fight their way back. And look at them with a 4-point lead. What have you seen so far as this timeout comes to close?
I've seen when that they were down, they had grit and they had determination that they weren't going to let that determine how this game was going to go. And now that they have the lead, they're looking to push and they're looking to extend more. And that's what you like to see out of a good coach. That's a good coach team, and that's everything that you want to see out of your team.
Indeed, as Kellenberg, timeout's over. 5 seconds left. Kellenberg inbounds the ball. It's going to be Burke inbounding the ball. Quarter's coming to a close now as we look forward to halftime. It's now Burke again will inbound the ball. Here we go. And that will be Tagios. Here we go. The final shot. Is it good? No good. As Kellenberg is now leading 25-21. Nice job by Kellenberg to come back this way as now we send it off to halftime down to our varsity dance team and our varsity cheer team. Hello, everyone, and welcome back now as halftime is approaching an end. Before we get back to the basketball talks, we just want to mention two big things for our varsity programs here. So we just found out that varsity dance and varsity cheer will be heading out to Orlando, Florida for nationals. So for varsity dance, the competition will be held at Hilton Orlando from Saturday, February 14th to Monday, February 16th. The team had earned a bid to nationals, which was done at the end of August. The team will be competing in small palm, small jazz, and small team performance. The competition can be viewed online at tv.varsity.com. I repeat, tv.varsity.com. And now our cheer team will also be heading down to Orlando, Florida to compete in the Division I National High School Cheerleading Championships next week. The team will compete in two separate divisions: the Small Division I Traditional and Small Division I Game Day. The cheerleaders will face teams from all over the country, battling their way through 3 rounds of competition throughout the weekend. Anyone interested in tuning in can subscribe to a Flow Cheer account to watch the preliminary round on Friday, February 6th, Game Day at 9:45, and Traditional at 6:30 p.m. We wish them the best of luck for a successful weekend, as now we bring it back to basketball. As I'm going to hand it over to my partner, Chickalese, as he's going to give us some stats here from the half as we enter the third quarter.
Thank you, AJ. That was a good summary of the dance team. Welcome back, everybody, as we're ready to start the second half. That was a good first half. Michael Tagios with 14 points, and that's the team high right now.
As now Kellenberg, as we're going to have to cut this short, as Kellenberg now inbounds the ball. Kellenberg is up 25-21, and now the third quarter is set to be underway. As currently on the floor is John Burke, Michael Pinsky, Luke O'Connor, Jordan Bowling, and Michael Tagios for the Firebirds. And for St. Dominic's now brings up the court. Nice job there as they will get the layup now. This will be 25-23. That was number 2, Liatuad for the St. Dominic's Bayhawks, as now Pinsky will bring it up the court.
That's not the way Kellenberg wanted to start this second half, by a turnover and 2 points the other way.
And Anson, foul. So his first foul of the day, team's first foul of the day, is Jordan Bowling. Awfully silent here so far. We're going to pick it up here. Same thing for Pinsky as they look to score some points here for Kellenberg to extend their lead. Pinsky brings it up, passes it to Jordan Bowling. Jordan Bowling passes to Luke O'Connor, to Burke. Tagios wide open from the 3. It's good. Nice shot by Michael Tagios.
Tagios adding on to his point total. That's 17 now.
17 points for Tagios. What a day for him. As St. Dominic's now brings it up. Mojid back at it again with the low mid-ranger. No good. Pinsky avoiding defenders as he brings it up the court. And now he looks for some space here. Big man, Luke O'Connor. It's going to be a foul on St. Dominic's. Wasn't able to hear who that was. Wasn't able to see, but
Nicholas Lang with the foul.
Nicholas Lang, thank you, Chick. As now Kellenberg inbounds the ball. Pass it off to Pinsky. That will be Burke from deep. It's good! Nice shot by Burke as they extend their lead to 31. Very nice job there as St. Dom's takes the timeout. Kellenberg coming out of halftime and not looking back as they continue to extend their lead.
After that turnover by Kellenberg to start the second half, they've done everything right and they've been on a run right now.
Indeed, as Kellenberg now regrouping in St. Dominic's, especially regrouping here as the timeout comes to a close, and both teams getting ready to come out. As we've seen Kellenberg especially come out from this deficit that they had. I think they were down 7 points at one point and then took the lead. Dominic's came back, but then after their first timeout they had with 3 minutes to go, Kellenberg has been on a roll lately. They have not been looking back at all. This is what I've talked about many times before, that Kellenberg knows how to come back and knows how to take leads and take advantage. Kellenberg looks to end this 5-game losing streak right now against a very tough team, St. Dominic's. As they pass the ball off to Liatuad. Back to Obijuru, back to Liatuad, to Anson. St. Dominic's looking for something here. St. Dominic's now. Majid.
Kellenberg's doing a great
Slip.
job.
And foul on Pinksky. Princeton Pinksky with the foul. His first. And now will be St. Dominic's ball. Anson. Now we'll inbound it.
Back to what I was saying, Kellenberg's done a good job bottling up their lead and top scorer, Obi Juru. In the last matchup for Kellenberg, he had 25 points and he was the MVP of the game. This time around, they've been stopping him.
Lee Attitude with the shot, no good. They get the board off of Lang's hands, and it's going to be Firebirds possession. As Joseph Burke, what about on the court? Wonder who put that there. As Burke now will inbound the ball to Pinksky.
Kellenberg will look to add on to the lead.
Indeed.
And just keep pushing.
Pinksky to Tagios. Tagios finds Luke O'Connor, but blocked, but a foul. Foul by Michael Lang. Nicholas Lang with the foul. His second foul, as this will be the team's third. Regroup here as Luke O'Connor will shoot his first free throws of the game and look for his first points of the game. As Kellenberg continues to add on to the lead, the first free throw is good. Nice job by Luke O'Connor there. His first free throw is made. He has one more to go now. Here we go. And he misses the second one. So 1 for 2 on the free throws. As they pass it off to the Attitude. Excuse me. It's going to be Obijuru to Mojid. Mojid, no good. Luke O'Connor with the rebound. Nice fight there. That's what we like to see from him. As Pinksy brings it up the court.
Kellenberg's changed up their defense, making it very tight for the Bayhawks to get anything going right now.
As they want to hang on to the lead. And with the layup, no good. But it's going to be a foul on the way down. And it's going to be Kellenberg's ball again.
To start this second half, it's been all Kellenberg, and that's all that they want. They're doing exactly what they want.
Joseph Burke inbounding the ball. As Kellenberg passes it off to Pinksky. To Burke from deep. No good. But rebounded by Luke O'Connor. Luke O'Connor takes it up. Oh, but no good. But a foul. No, actually, no. It's going to be St. Dom's ball. It was all clean. Just going to send most of the team packing down to the other side of the court as Majid passes it off to Anson. Anson brings it up now. St. Dom's are going to score some points here as we're approaching middle of the third quarter. Luke O'Connor, the foul. As now Mojid will inbound the ball.
Congratulations to Mojid. He just scored his 1,000th varsity point recently in the past games that he's been playing. He's looking to add on to his total.
Congratulations to him, as Mojid is a senior here at St. Dominic's, coming out from Valley Stream. He's a very outstanding player. From what we've seen on film, very good player. As they pass it off to Anson now. Anson passes to Mojid. And the three's no good. Anson with the board. And no foul there. Nice defense. And no foul. And foul on Luke O'Connor. As now he will get his third foul now. And now they're going to send Anson to the line. St. Dominic's now looking for some points as it's up and it's good. Finn Hastings now in for Luke O'Connor. Luke O'Connor going to take a seat now. He's at his third foul in this third quarter already, and you don't want to waste. You don't want to take any more chances, especially when you can unfortunately foul out, and you don't want that.
There's a lot of game left to be played, and you know that St. Dominic's is a strong team, and they only get better in the third and fourth quarters, as you've seen. And in this last matchup, Kellenberg knows that they can't sit back, and they can't turn the ball over late in these games because it'll come and it'll bite them.
Nice job there by Obi Juru, poking at the ball from Pinsky. But Kellenberg will retain possession. Pinsky inbounded to Tagios. Jordan Bowling still quiet here, looking for his first points. Pinsky as well. Hastings to Tagios. Tagios in the paint. It's good. Nice layup finish by Tagios. As Kellenberg is up 34-25. Passed it off to Anson. St. Dominic's now. Obi Juru. So the attitude to Anson. Anson from deep. No good. Rebound by Jordan Bowling, but stolen. But it's going to... White ball. Timeout by St. Dominic's. Kellenberg being aggressive on both sides of the ball, causing them to continue to hang on to this lead, not allowing St. Dominic's any time to try and score any points.
They've kept St. Dominic's quiet, and they kept their two best scorers quiet this quarter. Obi Juru's been quiet, and he's been quiet all game. And Mohid, there's really no room for them to do anything, and that's just because Kellenberg's playing such good defense right now, exactly what Coach Lyons wants.
As Kellenberg now and St. Dominic's go over their game plans. Nice job here by Kellenberg. Ever since they took the lead, they haven't looked back since. Even throughout this break in halftime, when things need to be adjusted, Kellenberg has adjusted well, only continuing to add on to their lead as now both teams get ready to hop back on the court. It will be Kellenberg's ball as Kellenberg looks to continue to add on. St. Dominic's looks to adjust here and try and defend and try and claw their way back here. We know both teams can definitely have that clutch gene in them, and right now Kellenberg trying to limit that and continue to lead as Finn Hastings passes it off to Pinsky. Pinsky going up. You all have seen his dribbling moves. He keeps possession, and he's going to get up. And now to his side of the court.
St. Dominic's playing strong man-to-man defense right now.
As Pinsky gets bombarded, but he gets the ball back. Pinsky gets fouled by number 10. St. Dominic's as he will head to the line for looking for his first points and adding on to Kellenberg's lead for the free throw line. 2 free throws for Pinsky. Kellenberg drawing fouls here, allowing them to be able to go to the free throw line. And that will be a miss as Kellenberg, as Pinsky looks to score his second one.
Kellenberg is on the bonus right now.
So every foul that they mostly get will allow them to get to the free throw line, which is crucial as they need those points to continue to add to this lead. Pinsky makes his second free throw. They are up by 10. And St. Dominic's now looking to answer back. Von Elson here. Tuad. Back to Von Elson.
There's just no room right now for this Bayhawk offense.
Indeed, as Bayhawks could not get any sort of life. 3 seconds left for the shot clock. They're going to look for something. Lee Attitude with a 3. No good. Rebounded by Von Elson. Von Elson takes it up, and no good. Pinsky with the board, but touches it, but Lee Attitude gets it back. Anson gets it to Von Elson. Kellenberg still not letting up. And it's deep, but it's blocked. But it's going to be a foul on Burke as Burke gets the foul here, and it will send number 23, Omari Fortune, to the line for 3 free throws. And he does not make the first free throw. He still has 2 more to go. Kellenberg being very aggressive on defense and definitely tiring this St. Dominic's Bayhawks team out as Fortune shoots his second free throw and he makes it. So now it's 35-26. So it's to be a substitution. Anson and Liatuad have been subbed out.
Obi Juru and Mohit are back on their top scorers. They're ready.
Ready and refreshed as Jordan Bowling gets the ball. He takes it up the court. Looking for something here. Approach the end of the third quarter. And pass it off to Pinsky. Back to Jordan. To Hastings. Knocked out by Obi Juru. And Kellenberg will retain possession. 35 seconds back on the shot clock. 1 minute 54 seconds left remaining in the third quarter. Kellenberg is up 35-26. Kellenberg has 14 fouls. St. Dominic's has 5 team fouls. As Pinsky receives the ball, looking for someone open. Pinsky shoving the defenders away. Tagios looking for something. Underhand layup, no good. Hastings with the rebound. In and out again. Does not touch it when it goes out of bounds, so it will be St. Dominic's possession.
St. Dominic's is rebounding very well, and they're playing very well in the paint right now, but the score is not showing it.
Indeed, as Obi Juru will bring the ball up the court. That will be Von Elson to Obi Juru again. And Von Elson looks to pass it out. Obi Juru takes it up and one. Nice job there by Obi Juru to cause the foul and get 2 extra points as they look to bounce back here as they are looking for the 3-point play. Nice ball movement by St. Dominic's from there as, again, Obi Juru's at the line.
A good pass by Von Essens sets up Obi Juru in the paint, and he gets the end one.
And free throw is made. 3-point play is good. Pinsky.
They cut the lead to 6.
Pinsky. Off to Bowling. Bowling with the lay. No good. Nice defense there by Somerville. Obi Juru. Somerville. Von Elson. Pinsky on Von Elson. Joden on Obi Juru. Tagios on Mojid. Burke on Von Elson. And he's going to throw it up. No good. Nice job by Joden to get the board. Here we go. Only one defender on the other side of the court. Joden, no good. Hastings gets the board. He's going to try and take it up. And it's going to be a foul on number 23, Fortune. And Finn Hastings will head to the line.
He's going to shoot 2.
2 important points here as they try to extend the lead. St. Dominic's currently is clawing their way back here, but Kellenberg is definitely making it hard for them. As Hastings, very nice job with the free throw and makes it in, has 1 more left. As Kellenberg now has 36-29 and shoots it up. No good. As it will now be St. Dominic's ball. Obi Juru to inbound it to Somerville. Substitution for Somerville, actually. So Liatuad checking in for Somerville. Obi Juru now has the ball. Von Elson takes the 3. Mojid to Obi Juru. Von Elson. Mojid. St. Dominic's looking for something here. Kellenberg covering all sides of the court here, not allowing St. Dominic's to get anything. Nothing's easy here. As we're 4 seconds left, They're looking for something, and it's going to be blocked right before the quarter ends. Nice job by Kellenberg. Nice defensive effort as they get the block shot, and it is the end of the third quarter, and we are approaching the final moments here, folks. It is 36-29. As we've seen for 3 quarters so far, Chickalise, what do you think should these teams should improve in the fourth quarter?
I mean, you watch that third quarter, Kellenberg looked great. You know, they didn't do anything wrong. I think they should keep playing the way they keep playing. And if I'm St. Dominic's way to improve, they have to just slow down the passes, because just like Kellenberg struggled in the first to start the game, when Kellenberg tries to go fast, they turn the ball over and it's sloppy play. So I think it's best if they slow it down, you know, because Kellenberg is playing like a man zone defense right now, and it's very tough for them. They don't know how to respond to it, but you know, it's working, so they should keep doing the same.
Nice job by Kellenberg here, continuing to keep their lead as they have to hold it for 8 more minutes. One of the most important quarters in basketball and all sports, the fourth quarter here.
And if you remember, this is what Coach Lyon emphasized in our pregame talk with him, the fourth quarter and closing out the game. In the last game versus Kellenberg and the Bayhawks, Kellenberg had 7 turnovers in the last 4 minutes, and that led to them losing the game. 6 minutes is what blew them that game last time, so they have to have a strong 8 minutes here and just keep playing the way they're playing.
As Kellenberg now looks to inbound the ball. He's going to Jordan Bowling out there. The brother Hastings out there. Tagios and Marcus Lamright on the court. Von Elson, Mojid, Fortune, Liatuad, and Obi Juru out there for St. Dominic's, as the turnovers are there, and a nice layup by St. Dominic's. Exactly what we emphasize. When they get
the turnovers.
Turnovers is what caused them to mess up there, and St. Dominic's took full advantage of that as Kellenberg looks to answer back here. Hold on to the lead. Michael Tagios gets blocked there. Nice moves, but Liatuad counters him there. Mojid back to Liatuad from 3. Wide open, no good. Michael Tagios, nice effort. Finn Hastings back to his older brother, John. John Hastings. Double teamed, getting bombarded. Jordan Bowling comes to the rescue. Marcus Lamright to Jordan. And Jordan, no good. In and out as Mojid brings it up the court. Wide open is Fortuan, and it's no good again. Obi Juru in the paint. No good. Nice job there for the coverage of Kellenberg as Marcus Lamright brings it up the court.
St. Dominic's is playing way more aggressive, and their defense has been changing, and it's very confusing, and it's messing up the Kellenberg offense.
Kellenberg slows down the tempo here. And Tagios finds some space. No good. As Mojid gets the ball, being bombarded by Jordan. Jordan on the defense. And one. Nice job by Mojid. Outstanding player, as we've seen countless times, and we see again. Jordan Bowling with the foul. And as Mojid will head to the line to make it a 3-point play. St. Dominic's slowly closing this gap. This is getting concerning here for Kellenberg now, as Luke O'Connor subs in for Michael Tagios.
This is looking just like the last game. They get to the fourth quarter with a lead, and then just the self-inflicted wounds. It's the turnovers. Right now they just have to take a breath. I think a timeout would be best for this team, just to settle in and regroup, you know. As
not nearly a steal by Von Elson to Luke O'Connor, but he can't get a grasp of it, and it will be St. Dominic's ball. St. Dominic's not letting up any pressure. This is going to be close, as now it is down, they're down by 2 points.
Finn Hastings threw the ball away, and that's a turnover right there. Another one, another costly one. Let's see what the St. Dominic's offense does.
Kellenberg definitely wants to play hard on defense here. They want to extend their lead. A push-off.
That's an offensive foul.
Offensive foul. And now it will be Kellenberg's possession. Finn Hastings now inbounds the ball. Looking to give it to his older brother, John Hastings. But no, he gives it to Jordan Bowling. Wide open.
The
Jordan Bowling
Bayhawks
goes
are
up the
full court pressing.
but gets bombarded there, but retains possession. Back to John Hastings. St. Dominic's has found something here. We have 5 minutes left here of an important league matchup. John to Luke O'Connor, stolen.
Another turnover by Kellenberg.
Obi Drew with the lay as they tie this game.
Now we have a tie game.
A big tied game here. St. Dominic's definitely has been incredible here on offense. This fourth quarter has been a switch for them as Marcus Lamray gets the ball. St. Dominic's crowd is getting loud here.
St. Dominic's is on a 7-0 run right now. And now it's a tie game.
As Jordan Bowling will inbound the ball. 35 seconds on the shot clock. And here we go. Sean Hastings getting ready as he moves around, passes to the Lamright. John Hastings again. Finding something. Jordan finding some space here from the mid-range. It's good! Nice job by Jordan to get the space. And a timeout by Kellenberg. What a way to answer back and take back the lead here.
Nice shot by Jordan, and it's about time that he wakes up. He gets his first points of the game, right?
And yes, he did, as this is his first points of the game here, and coming at a good time here, as we have 4 minutes and 41 seconds left in a very important fourth quarter. And it looks like St. Dominic's is not letting up. They are coming back here hungry and strong, but Kellenberg, no matter the pressure, they still look to keep their lead here as they try and get this league matchup, end this losing streak, and start gaining momentum as they start to enter the playoffs in the final weeks of the regular season, as this timeout's about to come to a close here.
What do you see in the final 4 minutes? What has to be done?
Kellenberg definitely has to limit those turnovers. As we've seen so far, most of the points have come from turnovers. All of their points, most of their points have come from turnovers. And that's the thing about Kellenberg. They just turn it over too much at the wrong time. And this is not the time where you want to turn it over. So what I want to see from Kellenberg is safety possessions. You don't force anything. Let it all play out. Let the play happen. Don't force anything and just let it all go smooth and let them do their thing, you know? Just let them be who they are. And yeah, that's how they can possibly come away with this win. St. Dominic's, they have to continue to be aggressive. They continue to be aggressive, they could probably pull away here. So it's a matter of letting them play ball. As St. Dominic's now brings it up. Majid looking for something here. Guarded by Lamright. Lamright not letting up. And that's going to be the attitude and one as St. Dominic's ties it. John Hastings now.
St. Dominic's with the full court press.
And now John Hastings gets the ball back. Looking for someone here. And another turnover. Majid gets it. And a foul on Lamright to stop the momentum, as it will be an inbound. Will it be an inbound? Yeah, it will be an inbound foul. No free throws on this one.
Again, that's one more turnover added.
Giving another chance is Von Elson. Gets the ball, passes it to Liat Tuad, to Obijuru, to Majid. And he's getting bombarded here. And Lamright with the steal. There he goes down the court. What the layup. Nice job by Marcus Lamright taking the opportunity as Dominic's comes down the court looking for an answer. A foul on Luke O'Connor.
That was a great play by Lambright. Look at the vision of how he reads the play. He takes it and he goes for the 2 points. And he gives Kellenberg the lead.
Leads the team in steals, and that is another reason why he always just comes out of nowhere, pounces at the right moment, and as you saw there, was able to get the layup, important layup for Kellenberg, as now Obijuru will hit the line. Will be two free throws. Misses. Subs now. Kellenberg, as
Finn Hastings goes in and gives Luke O'Connor a break
And
as he's in foul trouble.
indeed, that's his fourth foul. And Michael Lang will be in for Fortran. And the second free throw is made. It is down by 1. Kellenberg looking to score here, looking to capitalize here as Jordan Bowling gets the ball. And now Lamright recovers it. Pass it to Jordan. Jordan being bombarded.
There's just nowhere for this offense to go. They've changed it up.
Tagios, it's good! Nice job by Tagios, finding a lane and laying it up for Kellenberg as they take the 42-39 lead, up by 3 here.
Tagios with the nice bucket there.
And Obi Juru, nice layup by Obi Juru, fighting in the paint as they're down by 1 again, down to Jordan Bowling. He passed it to Tagios. Finn Hastings with the layup as Kellenberg adds another layup to the resume, and they're
The
up
assist from Tagios.
44-31. Assist by Tagios there. Nice day for Tagios. Obi Juru slips. Von Elson from deep. No good. Rebounded by Obi Juru. Nice job by Jordan Bowling with the block. Jordan Bowling passes to Lamright. Lamright from deep. No good. As it's out of bounds, Kellenberg. Nice effort by Finn Hastings, but won't be able to count. So it went out of bounds before. So John Hastings gets subbed in for Michael Pinsky. And
Nick Anson comes in the game for Von Easton.
As now both teams are looking to capitalize here. It is 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. Both teams in crunch time.
Kellenberg with the 3-point lead.
And blocked, but a foul by Finn Hastings. And it's going to be
Foul charge to Finn Hastings, his third, team's fourth.
his third foul. And team's fourth. And there will be 2 shots now for Majid as Luke O'Connor gets ready to sub in for the game. Luke O'Connor, although 2 minutes, has to be careful. 4 fouls, if I'm not mistaken. If you get 6, you will be
You will foul out.
You will foul out. So he has to be real careful here. Although it's 2 minutes, anything can happen. So Majid makes the first free throw, and he makes the second. And it'll be a 1-point game. A timeout by St. Dominic's. Both teams not letting up. We have a good game here, folks. Whoever is still watching this, you definitely are watching a good game tonight on this beautiful Wednesday evening. As we take a look here.
Michael Tagios is up to 21 points on the night, and that's the team lead right now.
Nice job by Tagios. As we said before, Tagios has been an important part of this team. Key piece for the past 4 games, and now his 5th game, where he's continuing to be an important key piece here. They can look to feed him when he's on the court.
He's just seeing the court so well right now, and no matter how tight the defense gets, he finds space for himself, and he's able to score.
Very good, as we see our cheer team doing their flips, iconic flips, getting ready to get the Firebird crowd fired up as this timeout comes to a close. And now we see some action here. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left. But Kellenberg up by 1, has been in the lead for a while now. And Dominic's looking to get the pull-away victory here. And here we go. As Obi Pinsky, Lamright, Tagios, Burke, and O'Connor on the floor. For the Firebirds and for the Bayhawks, we have Obi Juru, Anson, Michael Lang, Nicholas Lang. Let's see, Mojid, and Liatuat on the floor. As Kellenberg brings the ball up the court. Approaching the 2-minute mark.
St. Dominic switched their defense, and right now they're covering up the paint. They're no longer pressing.
Joseph Burke to Lamright to Pinsky to O'Connor. Burke from deep. No good. Just nearly went in as Dominic's now will take it up the court. Anson gets the ball here. Mojid And they mess up there. Not allowing him to get anything. Covering him in the paint, and it's from deep. It's no good. Kellenberg can't seem to get a rebound. And St. Dominic's now takes the lead with the layup by
What a
Nicholas
strong
Lang.
and physical play by Nicholas Lang right there to give his team the lead with 2 minutes to go.
Now we're approaching the end here. Let's see what Kellenberg can do. They need to capitalize here on these clutch possessions. And nearly with the steal, but Luke O'Connor keeps it. But he gets blocked from behind by Obi Juru. Obi Juru gets the foul. And that'll be a free throws. Joe Burke with the foul.
They missed Luke. They had Marcus Lambright wide open in the corner, and they missed him there. And the Dominic was able to steal the ball and go down the court. Now they'll be shooting for 2 to make their lead larger.
Now let's see. Obi Juru misses the first one. So he has one more now. So Finn Hastings back in for Luke O'Connor. And Kellenberg, St. Dominic's now. Second free throw. Obi Juru missed the first one. And he makes the second one as they are up to a 2-point lead. 45 seconds left here for Kellenberg. Michael Pinsky runs up the court. Timeout by Kellenberg as they look to regroup here. As we approach the end here, they are down by 2. What do you expect to see here from Kellenberg coming out of this timeout?
They're going to play slow, I believe, and they're going to try to hold as much clock and not turn the ball over, and they're going to try to shoot for the 3.
Indeed, as St. Dominic's looks to steal the ball here and capitalize as the timeout nears the end. Both teams looking over their stuff, and you know it's been a good game here, and we've definitely seen some shots fired on both sides, and that's what you like to see. It's been a close basketball game. There hasn't really been too many major leads. I think the largest lead's been 10 points, but besides that, you know, both teams have fought hard, and now it all comes down to this. 42 seconds left, 42.3 to be exact. The fourth quarter, Kellenberg down by 2. St. Dominic's still going to pull away. Kellenberg looking to get the final shot off here.
They can't turn the ball over. They cannot.
As both teams now walk back onto the court. As we have Lamright, Pinsky, Finn Hastings, Tagios, and Burke for Kellenberg. Nicholas Lang, Obi Juru, Anson, Liatuad, and Mojid for St. Dominic's. Joseph Burke going to inbound the ball as he passes it off to Pigsky.
10 seconds separates the shot in the game clock.
As Kellenberg looks for something here. They're not letting go at all. St. Dominic's. And Tagios gets blocked, and it's rejection, and Finn Hastings with the foul. Reach and foul as St. Dominic's now will inbound the ball. Nick Anson, senior from Elmont. Transfer, actually. Just joined St. Dominic's this year on the roster. Most likely his first and final season with St. Dominic's.
Anson will be shooting for 2 now. Kellenberg's on the bonus. St. Dominic's on the bonus.
As he looks to shoot here, he will make the first one as they're now down. Kellenberg is now down by 3 with 22 seconds left. One more free throw will officially put this game away. Here we go. It is good, and this will most likely...
There's still time left.
There's still time left, but down by 4. They have to shoot something here. Pinsky looking for someone. No, losing clock. Burke from deep. No good. And as unfortunate, you hate to see it.
Anson's going back to the line to shoot 2.
As Kellenberg losing streak may continue to now 6 as it was a hard-fought game, but St. Dominic's taking advantage in the fourth quarter when it mattered most, and took advantage of all those turnovers and causing Kellenberg to crumble and causing St. Dominic's to gain the lead as he misses the first free throw.
Just like we spoke about before the quarter started, is the turnovers and the turnovers. And Kellenberg had a 10-point lead, and then they just proceeded to turn the ball over. And it's just self-inflicted. Now they're down by 5 with 6 seconds left.
As this game comes to an end, and the layup by Marcus Limrod is good. And there'll be a timeout here. 1.2 seconds left. Down by 3. And game ain't over till it's over.
With 1 second left in this game, we look forward to the next 3 games for Kellenberg. They take on St. John the Baptist at St. John the Baptist. They take on Holy Trinity here at the Firebird Nest. And then they take on St. Anthony's here again at the Firebird's Nest. St. Dominic's has the next 3 tough games. They take on Holy Trinity, take on Brow, and then they take on Chaminade at Chaminade. So that's 3 tough games for each of these teams. So this win was so important for each team, whoever wins.
But Kellenberg looks to bounce back against St. John the Baptist after they beat them by 28 last time, 78-50. And they look to repeat off of that, try and end the losing streak there. But unfortunately here, it is looking like it will be a win for St. Dominic's, as Kellenberg was leading by a lot for most of this game, but when it entered the fourth quarter, unfortunately came crashing down, and St. Dominic's took advantage. And props to St. Dominic's, honestly, as they inbound the ball here. And foul now.
Foul charge to Finn Hastings. That is his 5th foul.
5th foul now. And 0.6 seconds left on the clock.
Nicholas Lang's going to shoot 2.
Technically, if he misses the free throw, they technically have enough time to shoot the ball, as the rule is you cannot shoot it from 0.3 milliseconds or less. So you would like to see what comes here, but if he makes this game is officially over. And it is unfortunately over, as St. Dominic's now will officially take the lead. Will take the win here.
Kellenberg will be looking to bounce back versus St. John the Baptist on February 3rd.
It's been a tough time here for Kellenberg, as this is now their 6th loss in a row, and it seems not the best, but what this team has to do is keep their heads up. They've fought a long way, and they know that they can compete with every single team. It's just a matter of the turnovers, like we said. So
that's it from all of us.
So we thank you for tuning in to our broadcast. We wish you all a great night, and we hope you all get home safe. Have a great night from the Bird's Nest. My name is Anthony Cabrera, and my partner